It's going to be interesting to see how to set up the height because the truck self levels. So I'm going to try to make this exact like straight like this with no drop. That's my guess because that's how it was hauling with the 7,000-pound trailer, or enclosed. So I'm going to set this up as basically level, no drop. So we're going to do some testing on how far we can get with the camper. We're going to take it down to town. Okay, right tool for the job, right? Loosen this one up. Yeah, you don't need that little adjustable thing. You need a big crescent wrench. So you should always start with just wrapping it, and then you don't have to worry about it. You get like a small bungee cord. You don't get grease on your floor. Oops. The ball's sitting just above. I'm gonna think it's something like that or one more higher. So we won't tighten them all the way. We'll try it, and then if it's the right height, we'll crank them down. Here, Aiden, put these in. Looks cleaner than it was before. See how this fits up to our camper. Mr. Giz gonna ride in the back. You guys want to ride in the back? Jump in the back. Yeah, go up there and he'll jump up there with you. Good boy. He's gonna want to go. All right. First time Cybertruck. First time with the Cybertruck hooking up to my big camper. Now I'm not gonna tow my UTV with it this time, so it'll be 2,000 pounds lighter, but we'll get a general idea, and it should weigh around 9,500 pounds to 10, I think about 9,500 pounds sounds about right. All right, so here it is, the Momentum Grand Design. Let's show the weight. Okay, so we should probably put this on. Do you want to do this, Aiden? Do you want to pull the pin and...
Too scared. The truck's gonna bite me.
It might. Pull that out. This is a little jammed. Here it goes. Got to lift up on it, I think, when you're doing it. There you go. Okay, let's see where you're at. Can you see the hole?
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
Which way? There it goes. Pin in. I like to have my pin up so it's out of the way of the chains, but... Okay. Time to take off the grease protector.
Which can protect?
Well, it looks like a pretty decent height. Let's back it up and see what happens. Okay, go slow because I don't know that there's the dog. Okay. So let's get lined up here. Aiden's lining me up. Okay, so I just barely push the pedal. Rear steering. So I want to lift the truck up into it. So just pull the pin. Pull this pin. All right, I'm going to lift the truck up into it, and then let's see how that works versus dropping the trailer down. We will need to pull the jacks up, Aiden, if you want to start pulling all the jacks. We're going medium height. I think this is a good height, and we'll be able to just tighten it up. Ayla, I don't know. Oh, they're called equalizer bars, and I don't know what effect that will have on this truck. If it's gonna mess with it, but it should put some of the weight towards the nose of the truck. If we were hauling it like we normally do, then we'll haul it with the equalizer bars. So let's haul it with the equalizer bars.
Especially because it's heavy.
Let's see how the truck does with that. That should push some of the weight of the tongue towards the nose. But it's auto leveling anyway, so not sure what's going to happen. Here we go. Good. Supports are up, so let's see. Now, the truck's not going to auto level right away, but remember, we have to do this right. I have to lock this in, which looks like I got to pull slightly forward. Take the weight off the truck. Yeah, we're going to wait till that lifts a little. We don't want to lift the Cybertruck. We just wanted to get the weight up. Just shove that in, locks in like that. Then over here, I think we used to grab like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do that. Lucky number 7, huh? Then you take this, and that does that. So it looks like you're going to go down counterclockwise. Yep. There you go. Yep. Grab your tool and keep spinning it this way, counterclockwise, until it clicks in. All right. We'll try that setting, huh? And then if that looks all good, we'll tighten. Don't forget to have me tighten these, okay? That'd be bad mojo. All right. Put that in. And then you guys always cross your chains. So this one will go here. This one will go here. Oops, gotta go under that. There we go. Okay, now we got our lock. Emergency stop. We'll hook that in as well. Now that was always a battle on my GMC, getting those on.
Sure.
This one goes sideways. There we go, locked in. All right, I'm gonna bring this up.
Don't want to tighten those?
Not yet, because they're not gonna affect anything, but I wanna see how far it's gonna drop the truck before it truck can handle the weight of the tongue, because it's a heavy trailer. Look at that. Woo, it's dropping that truck. Yeah, look at that. Okay, we just got off the ground there.
Take a look at that. Wheels room.
Now watch the truck, it might level itself. Okay, I'm gonna see if it's gonna level itself, guys. Watch out. It's raising ride height right now, but I might have messed that up. Is it? Oh, it is.
Here's the camper.
Okay, it's automatically raising the rear. I'll make sure we are in tow mode. We're gonna do a light test. I'm gonna walk out and check that, see if all the lights are working. Hayden, can you check the rear lights, please? They should be turning on and off. And okay, and that's without doing much with these. They've got some tension. But does the trailer gonna be high enough? So what we're gonna do is pull the chocks, and we're gonna pull it out and get it flat and take a look at things. Okay, just throw it in the back truck. All right, guys, first time pulling away. Let's look underneath. Everything's clear. Yep.
No, I'm gonna pull this up.
Here we go. All right. Nice and smooth as expected. So I was watching in the rear, we're getting real tight, but there's plenty of space still. And because of that extended length there, we've got plenty of room. I've got it, and this thing is turning like you wouldn't believe. So
that's the one where you had is that you're just turning it too hard.
I'm gonna straighten it out. straighten it out. Now let's back it up. Ooh, nice. This is nice. And I'm very surprised I actually can see around the trailer fairly well. Wow. Okay. Nice. Let's check everything out, tighten things down. See what happens. How level is it?
Pretty level.
Really? First time? Did we get it? I mean, the truck's leveled itself, and look at this. Now the back is up more than the front. Look at that.
It's trying to level it.
Let's see if it...
It's not sideways level, but it's...
It looks pretty tough. And that trailer looks like it's riding nice.
I forgot how high the trailer is. Jeez.
That is actually looks perfect. Slightly down in the nose, and that's what I want. You just want a slightly nose drop. Wow, we got lucky.
All right, you want to tighten it?
That sucker's ready to go hauling. Yeah, let's tighten it down. Wow, it looks nice. I like it. All right, we're gonna clean the inside and get ready to go. It'll be fun. The dog does not like the vacuum. We're getting ready to get out of here. We're not fully loaded. We don't have the UTV in it. We'll have to check that our tanks are full. I think they are. I always leave it full. Those are lithium-ion batteries too. So we got some power this year. Last year we ran out of power a bunch. Okay, so everything's tight. All our safety's good. Pins in. Very nimble. Very nimble, lots of room on the tailgate. That rear steering is nice. Wow, impressive. We're about out of pressure to be 80. It's slow going now. We're almost there. That's hurting my fingers. Come on, baby. Close enough. 79.5. This is going to be our first towing adventure with the Cybertruck, all-wheel drive, Foundation Edition. And we've got our Grand Design Momentum toy hauler. We do not have our 2,000 pound toy in here, so we are estimating about 9,500 pounds of towing. That's what the trailer weighs right now, about 9,500 pounds. So we're going to take it to town. We're going to do some tests, see how far we can get, calculate some numbers, watt hour miles and kilowatts used, and we'll see. This will be interesting. This will be fun. All right.
It's a photo.
Anyway, let's look at where we're at right now on our charging. We're at 84%. Since last charge, it's all right here. We're gonna have this. Let's do this. Now look at this camera. I can see very well coming out of my driveway that there's no traffic coming. It's nice. Cameras are working really well even with a fully wide trailer. Alright, right, look at this. It says we're going to arrive with 81%. So it's predicting we're going to lose 3% battery all the way on a 41-minute drive. So I don't think that's right.
Right.
At all. I don't think it's calculated that it's got a big trailer on it yet. We're just kind of babying it down this hill. Just getting used to it, but it really feels good. Doesn't seem to like want to jackknife like the trucks did.
Right.
See how the trailer brakes are working. Let's make sure I'm familiar how to get there. Can't tap
To brake
that.
trailer.
Yeah, that will turn the brakes on.
Okay.
Let's go to towing and hauling and see. We're at 5.
Right. Score wheel.
Turn the boost down a little bit. I know this has got good brakes on it. It's very comfortable. Riding very smooth, I have to say.
Do you have for hauling a trailer?
And honestly, the truck seems to be riding in the same. I don't feel like I'm like this or anything. That's self-leveling. It just looks like
You're just normally driving.
Yeah, and look, we're at 10 inches. That's a normal height for how I like to drive. So that's perfect. So you guys have ridden in the Duramax, all the trucks. It's a smooth, huh?
Yeah.
Really smooth.
Smoother than any other truck we own.
Yeah. Still at 84%.
We've
So
got
let's
3
check
miles.
our load in the back. I mean, look, I can see clearly that my chains are good. Everything is good. Look at all that regen.
That's great.
Cool. Okay.
Was that no brakes?
That was no brakes. That was all regen. And the view's not too bad, even on the side cameras.
No, it's easy to haul it. Going up the Pooter Canyon, you'll be able to tell. Look at that side view.
Yeah, that's
Going up
nice.
the Pooter Canyon, dude. It's killer.
Alright, I'm going to try to just give it like normal so you can see I'm not going to really go too high on the power, so we kind of gradually go up, but it's not like too bad. Normal speed. I could go a lot more. I could yank this trailer across the road super fast if I wanted to, but I'm sure at the expense of a lot of power, so I'm just going to take it on a normal, everyday cruise. See how it is. I'm sure we're going to get some looks hauling a big camper, but it looks totally capable to me, and it actually feels very...
It feels better than the
feels better than the Duramax, and how do you tell a diesel guy that? I mean, sure, you're gonna win in range, but that's the only thing you're gonna win in.
Comfortability.
Or if you had a fifth wheel, right? This isn't gonna haul a fifth wheel, or a very, very heavy trailer, which I don't know how much more the weight is affecting it versus aerodynamics. So it'll be interesting to actually get it loaded. We're ready to go camping and see what difference we see in range there. It's giving me a lot of regen right now, but I don't think that regen will last on the switchbacks. The batteries just can't take in that much power. We're back up to 84, we were at 83. But full regen into this corner, that was nice, very smooth.
Right.
It's crazy, zero brakes. Does that well.
I'm sure I'll have to use brakes on the switchbacks, but it can handle full regen for bursts like that, I've noticed, for short periods of time, which would be normal driving unless you're actually going down a big, massive I-70 hill. Then yeah, you're going to be using some brakes, but we shall see. There's been some updates. I don't even know if it had that accelerated regen for pulling a trailer option before the last update. I can't be sure. This is going to be a hill going up here. I love how I can watch my load the entire time. With my AT4 Duramax, I couldn't do that. It would kick me out of the camera every, 8-9 seconds, something like that.
Yeah.
It really sucked, and you didn't get this view. It had like a view down close for this, but this camera is so clear, it's doing all of it in one camera.
Cows are impressed.
Cows are like, hey,
Wow, what's going on?
we're hauling out with the
Cybertruck's pulling a camper.
A huge camper.
We're forward to going down the switchbacks and get what the switchbacks look like, and then the view of
Also
the
going up
region.
this hill, showing how well it can do it.
Right.
Yeah, you know, I could just give it a little bit of pedal here just so we can all feel what it can do a little bit. Let's get into it a little bit. Problem.
Right.
Let's take off. I just kind of throwing some rocks. I don't want to do that, so I keep it on the lower end.
It sees it though. It must have done a good job.
It'd be nice if they added a trailer.
Yeah, they're gonna do that. There's got to be an update to that because it'll pop up like there's a big truck behind you. It's really annoying.
Right.
All right, so we're definitely using the power going up the hills. So you can see how high that bar is. But plenty of power to get up the hill and accelerate. See, but then I start throwing rocks, so we don't want to do that. Nice.
Storm.
Plenty of power. All right, we got to 81%, so we did use a couple percent just going up that hill. Keep that in mind. I'm going to use some regen. Try not to, well, we'll see. I like to baby the regen, but we'll see when the brakes get applied here. Probably on the second turn, we'll start having brakes. Wow, it's doing really good. I don't know if it's applying any trailer brake, but I don't think so. I don't see any brakes on the truck.
It's doing really good with the, what do you call them? The bumps too.
Well, with this much weight, I'm really surprised we're not actually going faster. Look how much regen, barely getting any regen, because I would think we'd be being pushed more.
Right.
Just based on
This
my
is
experience with driving the truck by itself. Now here we go. This is usually when we need a little dip. There's some brakes being applied. See that gray?
We went up 1%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brakes are getting applied now. There's the trailer brakes. You can
Full
see
brake.
getting pulled out. That's cool. Even on my Duramax, I couldn't see how much brake was
Brake.
being used on the trailer. There you go. So now I can actually see how much trailer brake it's using.
That's nice. So that was pretty much the switchbacks.
So we may add a little bit of braking power to the trailer. Take it up to like 6.5. I love how it shows me how much trailer brake is being applied. Look, and this must be like full on, like locking the brakes up. This is cool.
Right.
It's way better than my other truck. Now it says we're going to arrive with 76. It's starting to calculate this weight. We'll see how accurate it is. It may need more push to understand the weight, because I don't think we're going to arrive with 76. We're at 83% now. Gained a little bit coming in that corner, so it's definitely gaining more regen than when the truck. I came all the way down from Estes and it only gained 1%. So we've been able to gain 2% with a trailer, and so I can tell it's definitely putting more power into the battery pack with the trailer going downhill. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, even coming down from Crystal all the way down, only gained 1%.
And that was smooth though. That's nice.
Wow, that was smooth.
Yeah, that's real smooth. Little baby cow.
How do these mirrors look? Like, they're not really telling me.
They're looking pretty good. I mean, I would say I have a little bit better view on the Duramax, but the way that the nose is, the way that it goes out so far at the end of the mirror, I can see pretty good. Like right now, I can see the ass end of my trailer, but not quite on this one. Yeah, I'm really impressed with how smooth it is. It's really handling the trailer way smoother than my Duramax would. I feel like I have more control too. like just based on the torque and the steer by wire, like I just have, I feel like I'm just on the road with my hand. There's no like play. I don't know how to explain it. It's just so tight.
Right.
It's very nice. I'm feeling like everything. So I'm going to try to utilize all the regen I can here as soon as it hits gray, which I don't see any yet. See how it already recuperated that. I can use all that power.
Are they doing a Jeep meetup?
Jeep meetup on Saturday.
Or are they both broke?
Right? Hoods are up.
It looks like they're both broke.
Looks like they're both broke.
He has to hit his stretch because he might have to fix it. Yeah, he ran towards his phone. That's funny.
Who did?
See?
He what?
They're running towards their phone. The first dude was like,
They broke down.
Lots of power. It's cool. I'm going to just kick it back a little. We're going to accelerate up slow, a little slower. Whoa, I feel that a lot. That was a huge hit on the wind. Whoa, what's going on?
Yeah.
Rain is coming in, just got a huge wind blast, so I'm just getting used to the side kicks of the wind there. I'm going to engage big wiper. You guys ready for this? Right. Check the towing grid, make sure it's good back there. Wow, wind is whipping us a little bit there.
Yeah.
Still say we're going to ride with 72. It's definitely dropped.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to get over. You can see you, buddy. See nobody. Oh, come on, Don.
What?
I'm catching up to him.
Oh, I know. Brian's like, what the hell's behind me?
Alright, well now the truck is slowing down for this guy. I guess we're going to go around him. Look at that rainbow. Oops, wrong turn signal. I'm like an idiot there. Okay, I'm getting used to it still. Happens. Well, homie, going like 50. Cybertruck passed
Yeah,
you.
because he's literally shocked. That's why. He's like swerving.
"74."
Seems about right.
Really?
Yeah, we got a windstorm. We're going 65 miles an hour.
Carrying a heavy ass.
Yeah. You don't feel that wind we're going
I
against?
do, dude. It's whipping me around right now. Look at it. Wow, it's like taking all that dirt.
Yep, and it's a headwind. You see that?
We're going right into
So
it.
we've got a big headwind right now. Dropped to 73. We're using 844 watt hours. Let's go to the trip. Where is the charging? That's what I want to see. I think it's no, it's under trips, isn't it? Okay. Doesn't it give us more information somewhere?
Since last charge, 60 miles an hour, 14 kilowatt energy.
I know it does try to find, I just don't know what it is. I think
It's the watt hour energy is at 866. That's high for sure.
For an average.
I mean, our average is 400 without a camper, and we have a headwind. So that's about, so we're using double the power. That makes sense. Actually, I'm surprised it's not more. That's a big object catching all that wind.
Right.
it's a huge trailer. And it's super tall.
It's not
like other
aerodynamic
ones.
too.
Right, it is tall.
Most other trailers are a lot shorter than
Tow looks good though. Trailer looks good.
I like how you can see that crystal clear.
Me too.
Makes it a lot less sensitive, probably. Like,
Well, actually, it makes it more sensitive, and so you don't want to overcorrect. You like feel that?
yeah,
I mean, it's
lose
so.
control.
Well, I don't know if you'd lose. Yeah, but it's okay.
The rain if you're all
full
fast.
regen, you're full regen.
Yeah, it's braking at the
A
end.
little bit of brake. I'm gonna add a little brake. Okay.
There you
There we go. We are good. Nice. Everything looking good back there? Yeah, well, working really good. 72%.
Wow.
I
It's
thought
going
you
real
were so
slow.
slow. It's a nice sounding truck.
Right.
It doesn't just sound like
it's
electricity.
farting.
Right,
You know,
it sounds mean. It's like, you know, like it's got motors.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't just sound like a... It actually sounds like a...
This is good. Definitely got to get used to the steering. I mean, that's like with anything, right? It's different. When I got back in the Model Y, oh my goodness, it felt so different.
Compared to the Cybertruck?
Yeah. Right now it's using normal power.
Just got rainbows the whole way there, our first trip.
Yeah,
like, what is
like
that?
right there,
and they're
too.
massively thick. Wow.
It's huge.
I mean, you see how much power it's using. It's like nothing.
Well, it's very smooth. I feel like we knocked it out of the park on the first hookup.
Right.
So you really, the advice I'd give there is go for that pretty much level right out of the back of the tow package. And you should be in good shape at that height. At least all my setups have been that way. We gotta remember that this is worst case scenario right now. Wow, look at that.
That's a huge rainbow,
It's
dude.
huge.
There's like 3.
Okay, now feel the reverse shocks on this, like these bumps, and you're gonna feel it. It's like it absorbs up and down. Here it comes right here. Feel how it didn't pop us up?
Yeah.
Isn't that neat?
Those bumps are normally really bad.
Wow, that was so smooth. We're just chilling. Viper might look goofy, but it works well.
Right.
No problem. Alright, let's come into this with some regen. I'm going to start slowing down. Full regen available. That's nice. Things looking good.
Yeah.
Nice. Sayla's ready to take a nap. That's how relaxing it is. The motors are soothing her into a lullaby of sleepness.
It's comfy.
It is comfortable, quiet. Suspension is blowing me away. You know, when I was a kid, I always thought, why can't they make suspension that adapts to everything? And then here it is. One day it just became reality in one of my vehicles that I had no idea. I mean, I had an idea that I was hoping it would be like that, and sure enough it is. Alright, let's slow it down. Let's regen.
That old square bug.
Look at that one, yeah.
Great people shit on the Cybertruck, but it's not like we're shitting on your diesel, you know?
Right, we like your stuff. Yeah. You like what you like, we like what we like. Don't hate on what you don't know, though.
Yeah.
I'll take it right here.
Yeah, Waverly's pretty nice.
So smooth to the stop. Thoroughly impressed. Look at that turn. I mean, the turns are clean. It's just really impressive. The whole experience. And then it's crazy that we can do this and ride like a Model Y in sport mode, down low. Then we can go all the way up to like better than a Jeep, in most Jeeps anyway, at least, you know, stock Jeeps. and articulate better than Jeeps.
Mhm.
You know, you don't have to worry about scratching the Cybertruck through all the brush and everything like a paint job would, right?
Right.
I mean, you can pressurize the battery pack and go through a creek, a stream confidently. You know, it's just amazing how versatile, utilitarian it is. You can camp in the back of it. The rear wheel steering is just incredible. The way that it can haul and turn. Very impressed. I do suffer from the mirrors not being able to see quite as far. Let's see if I can see better here. I definitely can see better through the cameras than I can the mirrors. So I think I would leave those open unless you're navigating.
You can still see the navigation.
Right. I'm saying, like, you know, they say right tool for the right job, right? So if you're going to haul something like this across the country, you're not going to want to do it more than a couple times a year.
Right.
Because it's going to be an inconvenience. Like, if it's your job, get a diesel. And especially if you've got a supercharger all the time, because the superchargers are not as cheap as they used to be.
Right.
You know, we're talking 6 cents a kilowatt at our house versus 37 cents at a supercharger. It's a big difference. And as a matter of fact, it costs you more to supercharge than it would a diesel. So case use, right? Like when I bought my Jeep, I asked the guy, should I buy a Wrangler or should I buy a Jeep Grand Cherokee? He said, well, what are you going to do? You're going to go off-road more, or are you going to be on the roads a lot? And I was like, well, probably 95% on the road, 5% off-road, like, 4x4. So you get a Jeep Grand Cherokee, you don't get a Wrangler. So if you're going to, like, that's just my point. Like, if you're going to use this to tow all the time, it's maybe not, unless it's short distances, like, we're doing today, then it's going to be hard and expensive.
Right.
To do it all the time. Arrived with 60%. We used 896 watt hours per mile, 28 kilowatts and 32 miles. All right, we're on our way back home. We have 58%, and it says we will arrive with 28%. We're going 31 miles. It says it takes 44 minutes to get there. And I'm going a little too fast. Slow this down a little bit. There we go. So we'll see. I'm predicting we're going to get back with like 18%. I don't think it's that accurate, but I got to tell you guys, like, anytime you navigate with this without a trailer, it's within 3%. I've done drives that were like almost the entire charge, and it was correct within 3%. Definitely just have to realize the range is limited compared to a diesel, for sure. But it still gets the job done. Unless you got to go really far.
Yeah.
Then it's not getting the job done. Wrong tool for the job. I notice I have to let off the pedal as it starts to speed up if I want to keep the same power output to the motors.
Really?
Yeah, it's interesting. It kind of changes. Otherwise, it'll like increase on its own. So it has calculated for this weight. I know, we're like safe. All these dumb trucks don't even have auto lights.
I know.
That Dodge didn't have auto lights. That Toyota didn't have auto lights. Like, Chevy's had auto lights for over a decade.
No. And yeah, they're annoying, but like...
No, I mean, they just turn your headlights on
at
for
the
you.
same time.
Yeah,
Screen dims, everything else.
Yeah, the
turns
nighttime.
on.
Yeah. And this is on automatically. I didn't turn headlights on.
Yeah, no, I don't either. Mine are always automatic.
And just like the GMC, when the windshield wiper is on and it's raining, it turns the lights on for safety. So, current drive, let's see, what are we doing? Last charge. So, we're averaging it all, or do you want to look at our current? Our current drive is actually 1,300 watt hour per mile. Been driving for 31 minutes, 24 miles. Last charge is 57 miles, 61 kilowatt hours, 1,061 watt hour miles. Interesting stuff. I mean, it hauls like a dream. It's comfortable. The best suspension I've ever been in. I feel the most confident with the trailer other than range. The truck seems to handle it very well, but you also have to get used to the steer-by-wire. I would say that'd be one thing I'd like Tesla to add is maybe a little less sensitive steering while towing. Soften that up a little bit. But you still get used to it. You just have to take some time. Okay, so we went a total of 65 miles, 73 kilowatt hours, and used an average of 1,119 watt-hour miles. Current drive, so that was our back, so we just did a little bit. Oops. Right here.
There you go.
A little bit more when we were driving around. Okay. 52 minutes back, so it was a good almost, 2 hours?
Yeah.
2.5 hours, half an hour with it sitting. Got here at 20%, left at 84%, and used an average of 1,363 watt-hour miles. That's the grand total. But all in all, amazing trip, super comfortable. That's all I can say.
Yeah. It was awesome.
Awesome. Thanks for coming along.
We're tired.
We're all tired. Long day of painting. Again.
So.
We're done though. It's awesome. Aiden is completely silent, just smiling.
Thanks for watching.